Hey guys, it's Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than watching a reality TV show where the contestants get to live out everyone's #1 fantasy. Dating your partner's mom. You know how everyone wants to date your partner's mom? That's right, in the early 2000s, MTV had the perfect dating show where instead of going on a first date with the contestant's potential love interest, the contestant goes on a date with their mom where the mom tries to sell them why their son would be a perfect fit for him. It's important to note that all the couples on this show are gay couples, which makes sense because if you were to put me on a date with your mom, I would forget about you really quickly. Let's meet our main character, Jeremy.
I'm into guys who are hot, not guys who think they're hot. Time to date these mothers and find me a lover.
Jeremy's into guys that are hot. They just can't think that they're hot. Their self-esteem has to be at an all-time low. If you don't absolutely hate what you see when you look in the mirror, don't even think about dating Jeremy. Luckily, man #1 has no issues with confidence.
I'm Diana, I'm 49.
I'm Josh and I'm 21, and we're gonna win because we're freaky. Yes, I'm into bondage, and if this boy picks me, I'll show him some freaky. I hope these other moms are ready to get spanked.
All right! My ass hurts.
Okay, I'm sorry. You could not pay me to spank my mother on TV. You couldn't pay me to spank my mother without cameras being involved, but now you're throwing the fact that it's going on national television in the mix? Are you joking? So if you can't tell by now, this show is obviously extremely unscripted and every conversation is totally natural. Like this, totally natural conversation between a mother and a son.
What if he asked me how many sexual partners you've had?
Infinity doesn't even begin to describe it.
Walked around the block, have you? Okay.
Walked, run, bent, twist, name it.
All right, okay.
Village bicycle, everyone's had a ride.
Let's just for a second put aside how insane of a statement that is to make to your mother. But the village bicycle, everyone's had a ride? In what village is there just one bicycle and everyone is taking a ride on it? Have you ever heard of a village like that? Because I have not. That seems so inconvenient to have only one bicycle in the village. Who owns the bicycle? Would you even consider the place you live a village? Probably not, right? So then Diana asks her son if there's anything he wants her to say to Jeremy on her date, and he says this.
That I'm the master, he's the bitch.
Gotcha.
And then Jeremy takes the mom on a date. And for some reason, Diana isn't wearing any shoes, which isn't fun because you can see by this shot that her feet are really dirty. And you'll learn that this show gave all the moms interesting traits, and I guess Diana's is that she doesn't wear any shoes, which isn't the best trait to have. And before the date even starts, Diana tells us this.
Jeremy's cute. Josh would bone him.
Jeremy's cute. My son would definitely suck him off. Oh, old Joshy would take that man to Pound Town. If there's one thing I know about my son, it's that he would definitely get his nut off with Jeremy. And then Diana proceeds to get really dirty with Jeremy, doing some titty shaking, a little dick to face action, and even grinds on him, which is not awkward at all.
A little bit of Josh. 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 Yeah, you can, yes. Yeah, you like that, don't you, boy?
They're all extremely normal things to do with your future husband's mom. I can't think of anything more pleasant than having my future wife's mother grind on me with cameras around. So they're on the date, and obviously they proceed to have a terrifying conversation.
Does he go out on a lot of dates?
He doesn't really date, per se. He's got friends. He'll bring somebody home. You know, I said, so who's that? I'll say, it's just a friend, which means he bones him. But that's his friend.
That's interesting,
Yes.
to say the least.
Sometimes there's a residue that, you know, marks that somebody was his friend.
I'm sorry, what's up? A residue? Are you trying to tell me that there are dudes walking around your house with leftover on them? That's cool. I'm not having fun anymore. Please give me something awkward to laugh at.
Josh has got a lovely whip. Makes a really awesome sound. He just likes to slip it in the air. Makes a cool noise. You a good bitch?
No.
Thank you. Could you imagine a 50-year-old woman asking you if you are a good bitch? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it sounds kind of nice. Anyways, that's basically it for the first date. It didn't seem to go very well, so what do you say we move on to my favorite mom of the episode, Christine?
I'm Christine and I'm 51.
I'm Nick and I'm 19.
And I'm gonna kick these mothers' asses for real.
So for some reason, the interesting trait for Christine is that she does this hip-hop lingo thing that's obviously so unnatural to her as like a real person. And it just is amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. The son Nick is made out to be this like nerdy virgin, which makes sense because he's only 19. We also learn that he's unemployed, but they come up with a really good solution for that.
What am I gonna tell them about your job situation?
Please don't tell him that I don't have a job. I'll look like such a freaking loser. Tell him that my job is to chauffeur people around. I think that's pimp.
Oh yeah, that's so cool that you're someone's driver. Look, I'm a service worker and I actually enjoy being a service worker, but I would never describe being a service worker as pimp. In fact, I would go as far as to say I would never describe anything I do as pimp. So then Christine and Jeremy go on a nice Bonnie and Clyde themed date where they dress up and take pictures, and it's really fun.
Christine looks harmless. I hope she knows how to get gangsta.
Jeremy's off the hizzy? What?
Who says white people don't steal Who says white people don't appropriate? Who says white people don't have culture? Have culture. That's what I meant to say. Things actually get really saucy on this date. Christine's like showing leg, and there's a point where Christine totally wants to fuck the shit out of Jeremy in the back of a car.
Let's hop in the back seat.
Are you trying to get frisky with me?
Only if you want me to.
Ooh.
I'm really trying to get frisky with your son, remember?
Oh, that's right. Forgot all about that.
Silly straight woman.
Silly straight woman. Speaking of silly straight women, a few moments later, Christine proceeds to absolutely fumble the bag for Nick.
So what does Nick do for a living?
He's a chauffeur.
Where at?
He works for, like, taking people wherever they want to go, you know, wherever.
Yeah, he just works for, like, taking people wherever they want to go. You know that company, taking people wherever they want to go. And it only gets worse from there.
Does he have a lot of goals?
Right now, he doesn't have, you know, the goals as far as I know, is doing anything right now.
Goals? No, he doesn't have any goals. He's not really striving to achieve anything in life, no. Mostly just sitting around and doing nothing. I mean, this freaking Verge can't even go on dates himself. He has to send me to go do it. It somehow just gets more awkward from there.
I have a question to ask you. Are you into sex a lot?
What do you mean?
Like having sex? Are you into that, or?
I've had sex before, but I wouldn't say I'm into just sex.
Because my son says that, you know, he's not into that part of it. Yeah, so he just, you know,
Has Nick ever had sex before?
No, he hasn't.
So obviously this date went terribly and nothing else really happened. So let's move on to our third and final mother and son duo.
I'm Janet, I'm 47.
I'm Daniel and I'm 18 and I'm one hot piece of ass.
I've been married 18 years and I have 3 terrific kids. Daniel loves his DDR.
My biggest issue with this intro is like, what is that DDR connected to? You're on the sidewalk. Are you trying to tell me there's a TV on the sidewalk? I don't think so. Don't try to trick me. I don't like when you try to trick me. Cut it out.
Daniel's a great kid, but he's a little cocky.
Cocky? Damn right I am.
Cocky. Really. Nothing really screams cocky about this kid to me. And nothing about this kid should be cocky. And he's 18. No 18-year-old should have any self-confidence. It's not good for building character. But let's find out what Daniel likes in a man.
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him I like hairy guys.
Why on earth do you like hairy guys?
I'm sorry. Why the harsh reaction for hairy guys? Huh? Some guys are hairy. They didn't choose it. They didn't choose that life, and there's not really anything they can do about it. And quite frankly, I think it's pretty hot. I think it's pretty sexy when a guy is covered head to toe in hair. I think it's sexy and it's desirable. So, chill out on hair, man.
I don't know, because it's fun to play with. Like it's fun to touch and run my hands through.
Been telling you about your dad for years.
Mom, don't say that.
They seem like the realest mother-son couple to me. I don't like that I keep saying couple. They seem like they have the most realistic like mother-son relationship to me. Like, he's genuinely like, oh, please stop talking about that, Mom. I don't want to hear that. I don't like the thought of you and my dad being intimate at all. So let's see what kind of creative date they go on here.
Well, I picked Mongolian because my friends and I eat it every day after school, and I thought we could do it in true Mongolian couture.
Oh, good.
Who says white people don't?
What does Daniel look like?
Well, he didn't want me to tell you like this, but he's 6 foot, ooh, eyes of blue, beautiful smile, and broad shoulders, too.
Wow!
Absolute bars. Could you imagine if your mom just set you up like that? I'd have so many successful dates if that's how my mom introduced me, with a rhyme. What an appropriate reaction from Jeremy, too. Wow. That's the only proper way to address what just happened there. Then Jeremy practically whips his dick out and the mom is super turned on.
Do you have a happy trail?
I do. I do have a happy trail.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Then the mom tries tofu for the first time and she makes way too big of a deal about it.
You don't like it?
I'm sorry. Maybe a smaller piece would have been better.
And that's basically all that happens. The last date is pretty boring because this third guy's supposed to be like normal. He's supposed to be normal, although I don't know how normal you can be with that hair. So now it's time for Jeremy to make the final decision. And this part of the show is edited so weirdly. Like, watch this.
Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Diana.
Watch these sequences.
Diana?
It feels like they got all their footage and put it all together and then realized like they needed to add 3 minutes to the show, so they kept throwing those weird sequences in there. And it's pretty obvious who Jeremy's gonna pick at this point, but he needs to roast the losers one last time. So he says this about Josh.
No wonder he ties everyone up. It's to keep him from running away.
That's a pretty loaded statement and a massive accusation that could put Josh in jail for years to come. And then he says this about Nick.
Looks like the no sex is not a choice.
So basically Jeremy thinks Nick is a uggo that doesn't deserve any love. He then picks Daniel as that is the only option left. They hug and kiss and have absolutely zero chemistry, and that's the end of the episode. What a weird show. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, think about leaving a like and maybe hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.